Elite players get early access to Call of Duty expansion maps for Modern Warfare 3. While Liberation, one of the new maps for Call of Duty 3, is not a huge level, because of its new layout and the fact that it's a very open layout, makes it feel larger than it probably is. With a lot of area to run to cover, and a lot of places to get your head sniped even when you are under partial cover, the feel of the game is much different than previous maps. The game is set in the fall in a park, and it's a really pretty level, and the changing colors makes it a little different for play styles than previous levels. You don't have the same contrast against the backgrounds that you have in previous levels, and so often it's harder to see the players, and what you're looking for in a player is a little different. It seems that people do blend in better for the most part, but they've eliminated most of the grass from this level, so there are no great spots where you can just pop in a ghillie suit and duck and cover and just totally blend in the way that you have in some of the other levels. They've really tried to balance this level to make it so that it's fair for running gunners and campers and snipers, and that nobody has a dominating position. The level is more balanced than previous levels have been. There are enough tight spaces, like down in the, I'm going to call it a sewer area or the maintenance area here, where it definitely favors the short-range guns, but in the wide-open spaces, people who play at a longer range will do well, and there's definitely room to be a sniper, because there are spots where you can see much of the level from a single vantage point. The duck and cover kind of layout of the level has a different feel than most of the other levels have had. There's almost always something to duck behind, but almost everything you duck behind doesn't fully cover you, so you can still get shot from behind cover. Yeah, I totally lost the draw there. Friendly Predator missile inbound. There are new, items in the maps too. Later you'll see some of the very large SAM turrets, not the small or missile launchers or whatever you want to say, but they're very large weaponry sitting off in the background. You can't interact with it, but it is in fact there. And again, the color palette on this level is just so different than what the previous ones have been. You actually have a reason to use that autumn camouflage that's available for guns. The attention to detail is really interesting too, because a lot of these signs actually say interesting things, and there were more than one green sign that said something, and I didn't stop in this particular video to show off what all those said, because I was trying to not totally get owned, but yeah. And then this is interesting. I take out 3 guys in short order, including a juggernaut. Oh yeah, there's 2 guys. Oh, coming under the bridge, because there's always spots to hide in this level. Bam. And then, of course, I just get outranged right here. I see him coming. But, yeah. And the fountain was really tall, and you can climb up on that scaffolding. I should have shown that. But that sign shows a map that's accurate of the level, and has a bunch of rules for the park. So the detail's just really interesting in this game, and the leaves falling is kind of pretty. Yeah, I tried to kill the javelin that was laying on the ground because I thought it was a turret of some sort. And there's one of those missile launchers off on the side. There's also one of the Gatling gun, turret guns, whatever you want to call them, that you can operate in this level, and probably if you had some friends, it covers a pretty large portion of the map, so that could be pretty interesting to, if you had friends that knew what they were doing and were going to cover that spot. every spot on this map, there's always like 2 ways to go and something to duck behind. So it's real easy to get snuck up from behind on. Like, you can be coming around a corner, and because there's these little nooks and crannies behind everything, like, you can't see everything. And I think that's good and realistic, but it definitely limits the types of kill streaks that you're going to get. You're not going to see somebody go 20-1 on this map nearly as easily as they would on some of the others. And because the range is so varied, you know, there are spots where you need a pretty long range in order to get the people before they get you. And then there are other spots where it really is so tight and packed. I just don't see this being the ultra high lifespan, you know, I don't even know what the right word is, but, you know, where you go 20 kills without a death. Because, like, I didn't even see that guy. And then this was my first time playing this level, so I didn't do nearly as well as I usually do. And it was pretty clear that early on, everyone was loading the new map packs, and anytime a lobby showed two levels that were not from the new map pack, everyone just bolted and went on to the next thing. I don't even know what hit me there, probably an RPG. And I'm dead. I started to get suckier as the game went on. Yeah, we were all going to take down the helicopter, and I was too slow. There's the sentry, or the turret gun, or the gun turret, or whatever you want to call the thing. The missiles one more time. We've lost the lead. Sticking to the edge of the map's one of the easy ways to make sure that somebody doesn't sneak up behind you and take a chunk out of you. The more time you spend in the middle of this particular map, the more likely you are to get sniped from a long distance. But, you know, you can see from where I was just standing, or even right here, you can see for a very long ways in this level. And so there's plenty of opportunity to be a sniper, or one of the hybrid snipers where you put like an ACOG on and shoot from a very long distance away while doing some run and gun. I should have probably played this with the RSAS ASS, but you don't move as fast, and I wanted this to be more interesting, so I broke out the shotgun instead, because you just can't move as fast as a sniper. I guess I probably could have put the run perk on and moved as fast, but not knowing the level, I thought this was a better choice to show it off. Plus, you all call me a camper all the time, because when I do play as a sniper, I do tend to not move around near as much as when I'm playing with a shotty. Yeah, I was robbed. I only got the assist on that, and I don't even see the guy that got him. See, he thought he was safe. I mean, there's so many spots to come around the corners on this level. It's just so different than the other levels that we've had so far, where everything was just smooth and easy, and you didn't have to worry about people sneaking up on you. You could run down a corridor with a shotgun and nobody could catch up with you, so you didn't have to worry. But totally different experience. Very good. Both this level and the Piazza level, I'm very impressed. The levels, the layouts, the feel, they're very polished. They knocked it out of the ballpark.